kept out of the shadows. And I like this sister because she does what sisters do. And somebody asked me, Bishop, how you know she was a sister? Well, I know she was a sister because she had sister-like qualities. The way she rolled, you can tell, Mother Robeson, that she was a sister. I mean, I can see her with her sister-like movements. The way she walks, because she's bold enough to pass through and press through the crowd. Even though she got blood issues, she's going to push aside people that say, you ought not be here. Even though she has issues, she's going to say, excuse me, I'm trying to get to Jesus. If people try to hold her back, she says, hold up, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know the kind of hell I've lived with and the dungeons I come from and the ditches that I had to get out of in order to get here. You will not stop me. You will not hinder me. I'm going to make it all the way to Jesus. She was a sister, y'all. She said, hold up, bro. You don't know what my story is. Don't you look at me funny. I'm trying to make my way. I didn't come here to see you in the first place. I came by here to see Jesus. I ain't worried about you. I got to make my way to Jesus. And at some point, you got to be bold enough to push past some folk. The same folk that tried to push you to the corner. Don't even, as my grandma and them used to say, don't even study them. Would you look at somebody and say, I ain't studying you. I didn't come here tonight for you. I ain't thinking about you. I got one destiny in mind. I got to get to Jesus. Come on here, somebody. I didn't come to see what you got on. I don't care if you like the way my hair is done. I don't care if you feeling my outfit or not. I didn't come by here to see you in the first place. I came to get to Jesus. Would you look at somebody and say, excuse me, I got to get to Jesus. She moves smoothly. She's a stealth sister. She's like a SEAL team. She comes in and says, you know what? I got to deal with this thing. And she comes in sliding between brothers, and the brothers are trying to figure out what's going on. And she says, I ain't studying you. I got to get to Jesus. And she finds out that she can't even get to him because the crowd is so thick. But you know what she says? She says, if I can just touch the hem of his garment. I see it dangling everywhere he's going. It's moving. Every time I try to touch it, he moves away. But I got to get to it. I can't quite touch it now, but I'm going to reach it. I got to keep. If I can just get my index finger next to his garment. Watch this, because if I can't touch him, then I'm going to touch what has touched him. Because I just have to be in his presence. And so she's reaching, trying to get to Jesus. She can't touch Jesus, but she sees the hem of his garment dangling there, and she touches the hem of his garment, and something happens because she touched what Jesus was wearing. Notice, she didn't touch Jesus. She touched the cloth that he had on, and all of a sudden, she felt the power of his spirit. All of a sudden, the bleeding stopped. All of a sudden, she felt different.